You're listening to Dating Detours, where love gets messy, the stories get wild, and we talk about it with no filters. I'm your host, Marcus Toller. We're diving into the chaos of modern dating, one detour at a time. Hi, here with another episode of Dating Detours podcast, and I've got a new guest today. And go ahead and introduce yourself, age, sex, location, name.
Jenna, do you want me to say my actual age?
It's up to you. I mean, come on. I'm 47, and
Okay.
you're not as old as me.
So I just turned 38. I don't feel that.
You shouldn't feel 30 out. I thought you were like in your 20s.
No, 38. Sex, female, she, her.
Originally female.
Originally. And
Location.
I guess I would say Fredericksburg-ish. Not, I don't really want to claim Fredericksburg.
You don't claim it? Well, let's start there. How long have you been in Fredericksburg?
So Fredericksburg, I've been here the longest since my son was born. So for like 13 years.
13 years.
But before that, I was always like
moving around.
Well,
you were in the military, right? You did the military thing? Your dad was?
Yeah. Okay. And I solidly didn't live anywhere longer than 3 years, so I was everywhere.
Okay. So you're kind of like me. I came here in 2000 and just settled in. You know what I mean? Fredericksburg is one of those places, for those that listen from other places. I mean, we got people listening from other countries, believe it or not. Hopefully they're not bots, but if they are, hey, listen on. Fredericksburg, Virginia is one of those places where like it just sucks you in. Yeah,
and you don't want to claim it, and I'm not.
It's like you don't, but then again, it's like being an entrepreneur and being here for so long, like
slightly proud.
It's okay because like I've always found a way to make money and stuff. But anyway, that's another episode, another rabbit hole. All right, so let's jump in. So dating history. You ever been married?
Yes.
How old were you when you got married?
I was 24, which if you think about it,
24, which is typical. I talk about it all the time, like on the podcast, is like growing up, I think we were kind of conditioned for the like, get married early and start your family. And like, I had my kid when I was 22 and I'm actually glad I did because she's 23. So it's like, I'm still young. I'm on a second wind. I'm like, this is my second life. Everybody's like, when you going to chill? And I'm like, I don't need to. My daughter's grown.
So I would say I got pretty married early. And that's just like in my age.
Right.
All my girlfriends started getting married way after me. So okay. I was pretty young getting married.
How long, like, were y'all high school sweethearts?
Yeah.
All right.
So we were together when we were 16, broke up for like 2 years.
Yeah, typical got back high school together. Stuff.
Like I honestly was surprised I was actually getting married because he didn't want that. And he was like a hippie. He didn't care about paperwork and thought it was paperwork. So I was like, I just want you. Okay, cool. Well, whatever. I've been with you for this long.
I want a paper.
I didn't even want a paper. I was like, I guess
it's like traditional.
We'll just be like life partners, I guess.
Okay.
And then he proposed, and I was like, oh. shit. I guess
you actually do want to get married.
Yeah, I mean, because of course I would want to get married, right? So that's what happened, and so we got married at what I would say
younger age.
In this time and age is a young age, which I
feel
appreciate.
Like it. I feel like it. I mean, my daughter, like I said, my daughter's 23 and she's not even really dating.
My kids are self-sufficient and about to be out the door.
Exactly. So
I'm glad it started early.
Yeah, exactly. I like it. I'm here for it. You know what I mean? Was it ideal? I don't think so because I feel like when you're in your 20s, like
you don't know.
We're not ready for kids. We're not 100%. Ready for like responsibilities. Sure, when I was in my 20s, I had an apartment, was paying my bills and stuff, but I wasn't ready for a kid.
I mean, I didn't think I was going to be married. So then I just was thrown in straight marriage mode.
That's kind of what it was, though. That's what I'm always talking about is like, I feel like growing up, we were always just in that mindset of like, this is what we're supposed to do. We're out of school now and I'm adult. I'm supposed to go get a good job and get a kid and get a family and a wife and just start the little Disney fairy tale life, as I always say. All right, so you're married. You're together since 15. How long did the marriage last?
So we're currently married.
Okay.
But we've been separated for 3 years.
Okay.
Almost nearly 3 years.
So how many years before you separated?
Well, we separated in 2023, so 12 years.
I mean, I feel like, again, in today,
12 years married.
Married plus the years you were together. Yeah. So I feel like I don't know. I've got this mindset of like in today's generation, anything over 10 years is doing pretty solid. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not our parents. Like those days, people married to the death. They took that till death do us part thing to heart. But I mean, how many people do you know your age that have been married that were married for over 10 years? I don't know many.
I don't either.
Even people in my age group at 46, I don't know many people in their 40s that can be like, I was married for a decade. And I'm like, what?
See, I'm the first person where if I talk to any of my friends, like I'm the first one to go get a divorce.
Right.
So everybody is like,
well, they like you said, they started later too.
They started later.
So if you add all the years up, I'm sure you're probably got more years than anybody.
I was the first one to get engaged, married, have a kid, have a second kid,
right?
Buy a house.
Yeah.
You know, and then you get divorced.
Everything changes.
I'm the first person to figure it out. Like for
everything
real.
changes though. Like, you know, again, we thought that's what we were supposed to do. And then it's like, oh shit, it all fell apart. Now what? I was talking to somebody sitting at a bar the other night. He was 74 years old. And we're talking, and he's like on his fourth marriage. He just got out of his fourth marriage.
I would pray to God that doesn't happen to me.
He was
oh my God.
74, getting out of it. God rest his soul. He's living in a motel now, not because he's poor. It's just he just got out of another marriage, and he gives the houses to the women.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he lets the son-in-law have one. Like, and I'm like, bro, why are you such a giver? And he's just like, I don't care about that shit. I'm like, I do, but I don't. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like. Yeah. And he's like, well, first wife took the house, second one took took the boat. And I'm just like, I feel like there's a pattern here, dude. You're a pushover. You're as they call it nowadays, a simp. And these women are like just preying on you, bro. And he's like, oh, I don't know. I'm not trying to do it again, though. And I'm like, I would hope not. You're 74. Yeah. But anyway, rabbit hole, squirrel. So you're separated for a couple years now.
Yeah.
Things just ran its course, you feel like?
So what happened was we married, which I didn't think was going to happen. Right. So we get married. And I pushed him and motivated him to go this way, career. Right. But there were influencers and enablers that way.
And then shit up.
And then I immediately got pregnant. And this is where I went like family focused. Like we just split.
Different directions, different mindsets.
Different focuses and motivation.
Right.
Pretty much.
Which I mean, it's typical, right? Because we come into like relationships and we have these like warm, gooey feelings and everything's good. And then when it's time to get serious, it gets serious. It needs to get serious, right?
You have another human being.
Right, now we got extra human beings, we got a house, like we got all these things, but like...
You have responsibilities
and some people don't take it serious in the grand scheme of things without like bashing people and going down the rabbit hole. So it played its course, parted ways, went different ways. How long did you wait to start dating again?
So he and I were extremely cordial for actually quite a while.
Well, that's good.
And that was me being gracious, but you know,
sometimes you got to do that. He was also being
gracious to me, maybe.
Right.
Who knows?
Well, sometimes you got to do that for the greater good of the kids.
So life stuff happened with him. So a friend passed away. You know, there's a wedding going on. Holidays are coming up. Like we're not trying to like fucking like, you know, when you go into a conversation with someone at a holiday party, for example, you're not trying to talk. I don't want to relive it all. So you're just going to be like saying everything's all good.
Right.
You know, so we just kept it cordial. And
in public, you were kind of just faking it.
Yeah, 100%. And we were also kind of like, I don't know, like I was being nice and like maybe something could get fixed there.
Right.
For real. So we were good for a while, and then I met another person who so happens his name is literally his name, which is not even a normal name. So I was like, wild. Yeah.
What's the coincidence of that? What's the chances?
So I met him organically. He was a a great person that I wouldn't like the way it ended. It was pretty much cordial as well. It was pretty much like we both agreed on it and stuff. So, but he was like a great person.
So that was the first relationship after the split.
Yeah, yeah.
How long did that last?
Like over a year.
Okay, it's
So,
not bad for the first one out.
It was serious. I met him organically. We traveled all over everywhere. I took a long time for him to like ever meet my kids, who he only met twice before we just ended things. And so
I like that.
You know, like
I feel that's important.
It was like an amicable breakup.
Right.
And I'll never, I mean, even though it kind of went a little like haywire there, I would never like just talk shit on him because he showed me healthy love, and it was actually
different type of love what you're used to. Probably
I have CPTSD from
right.
my ex, so like when we're having healthy conversations and can like communicate well, I'm sitting there thinking this is wild.
Right, what is this? Is this am I being pranked?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's what I feel like. I talk about this too. I feel like I've been in so many toxic relationships over the years. Growing up in the bars and like dealing with those type of people, and like we get so accustomed to it where we almost start tricking ourselves to believing it's normal.
Yeah, you're manipulated.
Feeling. And then your brain starts like programming itself to be like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So then you come across someone that can love healthy, can talk healthy, like you can have good conversation without them getting mad, and you can speak freely. You're almost like, I don't know about this.
Or do I deserve this? Like, is this a joke?
Yeah,
like,
exactly. And then we start doubting ourselves and like, I don't deserve this. I'm not that good of a person.
Yeah, and then you come off as like this insecure person.
Right. And some people don't know how to.
That's not what I'm trying to
Right.
be.
And some people don't know how to take that either. Like, because I think of it like this, it's not fair for me to like make someone deal with my bullshit and like repair my shit. You know what I mean? Like, who am I to bring that and project it on someone new?
Hey, I'm damaged. Please don't
damaged
like
goods.
Please don't like feel like I'm getting on your nerves because you already knew I'm damaged.
Right. Exactly. I try to be upfront going into situations where I've had situations where I've got into relationships right after another one, and I've been like, listen, just so you know, I'm still kind of healing from the last one, and I don't want you to feel like you're the rebound. But if you want to step into it, then that's on you.
Yeah.
It still doesn't make it work. It still doesn't make it right, because some people take it as a challenge. They're like, oh yeah, you're good. I got you. I'll treat you with care.
Yeah.
And I'm like, will you though?
Yeah. You just have to have I'm a high on guard. And that is what I have always solidly. I don't trust people.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't.
I have a problem oversharing. I think that's where I fuck up. Like,
well, you have ADHD and so do I, so I'm right there with you.
Yeah. Well, I think in my mind, I'm just like, I'm going to throw it all out there and see if it sticks. And if you still decide to move forward, then you knew what you're getting into. And I just don't have time to like play the build up and the honeymoon phase and all the things.
Same.
I want to have a honeymoon phase. Please give me a honeymoon phase.
Right.
But I also want an authentic honeymoon phase.
Right.
Where when it's over and things level out and the dopamine's chill, we can be like, oh, well, we're still good.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's no way to keep that high forever in a relationship.
No, you can't. 100%.
There's no way you're going to be able to match that forever. You know what I mean?
I'm not.
You're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have bad days. You're going to be a brat. I'm going to be a dick. Like, there's going to be just life. You know what I mean? And when you talk to the old people that are like 70 and they've been married for one person, they're going to say that. I'm like, it's like those street interviews. What kept y'all together all these years? Well, we fight. We just make it work.
Yeah.
And be understanding.
I'm not trying to be some delusional person.
No, I don't want no one to drive me crazy. I don't want to drive them crazy.
No.
I just want to live my life. I'd like to have a companion. I'd like to have a partner in life, but I also don't mind just doing it alone.
Yeah, I could do it. I could do it alone too.
Because I feel like there's people in seasons too, where I'm like, there's going to be seasons where I'm going to have people.
Seasons of life.
Exactly.
I feel you.
People come and go.
Yeah, 100%. It's called the school bus theory.
Yep.
You could call it the train theory. You literally get on
Some
at
people
a place.
stay on.
And yeah, they
Some people
they
get
play
off.
their role.
Exactly.
Or they ride you all the way through. I 100%.
Yeah.
And I say that about a lot of people, and that's not even just relationships.
Yeah, everybody,
or people you're trying
friendships,
to date.
family, everybody. Everybody comes and goes. Yeah.
And they pick and choose when, and I just accept when they get off the bus. You know what I'm saying?
For me, I leave the door open. You know what I mean? It's like you can close it, you can walk in, you can walk out. I'm not going to force. I'm at a stage in my life where I'm not forcing relationships on any level. Business, friendships, love, it doesn't matter.
So I had a supervisor like years ago, like 8 years ago, and she turned 40. And it was her birthday, and I went in there to just have a meeting, and she was just like, I was like, happy birthday. And she was just like, I just cut off X amount of people today. And I was like, why would he do that? And she was like, one day you're going to grow up probably 10 years from now. Because she's 10 years older than me.
Yeah,
she was
when
like,
you start hitting your 40s.
She was like, one day you're going to turn 40 like I did today, and you're going to cut a shit ton of people off like I just did this morning. And I was like, how? And she was like, you're sick of bullshit. And I started doing that at 35 because I actually realized she was correct. Like, screw it.
Yeah, it's it's one of those things where like even like on social media, I just remove shit that don't feel right.
Yeah, and we talked about that. It does not.
If it's not positive and it's not flowing, like even
if you're checking my stuff.
Yeah, even though, well, not even just even those bullshit pages that pop up in your page that are negative and like.
Yeah,
I'm just like, get this shit out of here.
Yeah, delete that. Even and recommendation.
Believe it or not, some of the ones that are too fucking motivational, I'm like, get this shit out of here too. You're not being realistic.
Yeah, I get a lot of like single mom posts, and I get it. I'm a single mom, but
eventually
then
it just
too
starts
preachy, and it's too much.
Eventually it starts just being too caring. Where it's like, well, if you do this and you do that, you'll lead a happy life. I'm like, shut up, go away, just go away.
I feel you.
Because sometimes like. I love having positive people around me, but sometimes when I'm in a mood where I don't want to be positive, I want someone to be with me and be like, yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I need someone to do that with me. I don't need someone like, well, it'll be okay. I'm like, right now it's not. And I just want to yell at shit. Yeah. Can we just do that? Get together?
I mean, honestly.
Or can we go outside and shoot shit? Can we just do anything to release this?
This is how I felt yesterday. I wanted to clock anybody who would ever...
There you go.
Anybody who would ever cross me, that or I need to go to one of those rage rooms.
The rage rooms. That's all I was going to say. As you were saying that, I knew you were headed to that. I just felt it. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, when I get rich and I build that castle that I never leave from, the compound, I'm definitely going to have a rage room.
I need a rage room.
I'm going to have a rage room.
I need to just go to a rage room.
And I'm going to be like, I'll like have a freaking Facebook Marketplace ad. Bring me your shit. I'll give you money for it.
Yeah.
And I'll break it.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do this. I have this great idea. Nobody steal this fucking event idea either. I'll kill you.
Don't you dare.
No, I won't kill you, but I'll come for you. Maybe, maybe not. So I have this crazy Valentine's event idea, and it's coming up in February. So I'm like, maybe we can pull it off. Instead of like bring a picture of your ex and shred it, bring your ex's shit and just destroy it.
Yeah.
Because everybody's got shit lingering from exes.
Oh, fuck yeah. I have a lot of shit still
I purge like every quarter. And and there's those things that they left. Every time I'm like, well, I'm not going to throw that away yet. And then every time I throw more and more away, and there's those few things where I'm like, they might come back for that. And I'm like, why am I even leaving that opening for them?
Yeah, like
fuck them.
I mean, I've been separated for 3 years, right? But there's still shit at my house.
Always.
And like I'm being nice because I'm like wondering when you're gonna get it back. But but I don't want this shit in my house.
I don't want to hold on to the energy.
I don't want it in my house.
I'm like, I want to take my sage and burn everything out. It's up there, burnt.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen. I got sage incense now because I'm like, I don't got time to walk around. I'm just gonna light the sage incense in every room.
I just see stuff and I'm like, I'm being nice and just holding on to this like a fucking storage unit.
For what? Exactly. I'm not a storage unit.
Yeah.
I'm not a storage unit. And everyone out there, like, if they've been going more than 3 months even, get rid of it. We're not obligated to keep people's things.
Also, your mail when it's sent to you, and I'm sending it off to your new place.
Or you just give them to
your mail.
Look, I'm gonna fucking hate mail too.
Yeah,
I started just throwing it away. I don't even let them know no more.
Oh well, I forwarded it all, and it's up to you.
You're nicer than me. I'm throwing it in the trash. Roommates, lovers, whatever. If anybody's watching out there, you used to rent a room or you used to be with me, your mail is in the trash, and you should go to the post office and change your address.
Manage your shit.
Yeah, I'm not your manager. Exactly.
I'm not going to do that.
I had a roommate.
I forwarded your stuff.
Yeah, I had a roommate not too long ago. We won't go into deep details because it's recent. But long story short, they hit me up and like, hey, do I still have those few things over there? And I was like, I don't know. Do you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you like cared,
you should have got them. It's been like 3 months.
Yeah, and
I
you
don't want to hear no excuses. Exactly. The door's open. Be like, yo, I'm coming to get those few things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I
feel
had love of my life that lived in the house with me for the longest. She showed up with her new boyfriend to get shit. And I'm like, really? We doing this? Like, so the new rule is like, no, you want to come get your stuff? You're not bringing the new man. Like, bring your sister, bring your brother, bring family or a friend. Not even a friend, because friends are always not friends anyway.
Yeah.
Bring somebody else. You know what I mean? Just have some respect. I hate it. And I don't want to hold on to the bad feelings from things.
I feel you on that only because when we're doing handoffs with my kids, there is a rule in place because I'm not going to say too much there.
Right.
But you can't bring a third party.
Yeah, I'm not going to bring my new person. Don't bring your new person. There's no need for drama.
Unless it is 100% talked about.
Right.
No one else needs to be a part of that.
Exactly.
Because you're just going to start stirring stuff that you know you're about to stir.
Yeah, for no reason.
You're going to,
I want I forget who the guest was, but there's two types of co-parenting. There's I feel like y'all's is new and it hopefully gets better for you guys and you come to a place where like things just blah and it's not a big deal. But like, I know when I first broke up with my baby mother, it was really touchy-feely and like, we were in a bad place, and then it just leveled out. And I'm just like, I don't care. Fuck your baby daddy. Fuck your new man. I don't care. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Because here's the thing I started realizing, and this is all across the board. People are going to do whatever the hell they want. I can't stop them. Now, when it comes to my kid, I do have some say-so. But at the same time, once I pass my kid to you, I can't be there to monitor it. You know what I mean? So it's like all this battling over that. I'm just like, why can't we just co-parent? There are situations I've heard about where the girl is like, dude, I love the new baby mama, and she loves my kids.
I would have loved that.
And she loves my kid like it's her kid. And then you've heard the other side where it's like, you're not my dad. Shut the hell up. Yeah. You know what I mean? And the girl, I've had those situations where the girlfriend was like, you discipline him. And I'm like, she already told me I'm not her dad. So I'm not disciplining the kid.
Yeah. See, my situations...
being a single parent's hard.
Yeah. It is really hard. And I would have loved it to be a situation where the person I'm with
everybody gets along.
We could even go on vacations, hanging out,
whatever,
go camping or something like it.
Just having beer
because
and
I'm
the girls
not
hanging out.
trying to be with my ex,
right?
Literally at
but
all.
We're
I don't give a fuck.
We're stuck.
But if you're
in a sense.
but if you're taking care of my kids,
I love it,
and you guys are communicating with me well, like that's perfect. So great. And
right. Because my thing is like the new relationships need to realize like, yo, we got a kid. And we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
My kids are not going anywhere. You came in late. Yeah. You're late to the party, bro.
You're around me.
And you're going to have to deal with me.
Yeah. And I'm going to have to deal with the fact that they go to his house
and see them
and see you. So
like
why don't we tiffin?
Right. Why don't we just have lunch and talk about
why are we like being,
there's no beef.
Like the communication is just so fucking lackluster.
If anything, what I have seen in healthy situations like that where the girls get along is that they know the dudes are stupid on both sides.
I will say this without saying too much. I literally got on when I was here. I was getting on a call with my friend and I was like, you know what? Girlfriend just picked him up and I wish I just talked to her more.
You should work on that.
Well, because it's
I know it's probably touchy.
Yeah, no, it's the way she won't talk to him. Like, or maybe he's
controlling it. Who knows? I would just encourage you to talk to both of them about how can we make this better on communication.
Yeah.
It's obviously a thing if you sent the girlfriend.
100%.
If you sent the girlfriend to get the kids, then I have to accept it now. So the door is open. So now let's talk about it.
Right.
Let's
And
lay
honestly,
the expectations out. Let's talk about it. There's no need to have this build up silent anger towards each other. For what? For what? The kids are going to see it too.
Yeah.
And now what? The kids are fucking pissed off and miserable because the adults know how to play well together. Come on, man.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't need to be. It doesn't have to be
like that, and it shouldn't.
And
it goes back to we're so, and I say this for all of us, deep down, we're all so bitter about shit that we forget that we brought other kids, like these human beings in the world that don't deserve to deal with any of it.
See, I wouldn't call myself bitter.
I would say bitter, but you know what I mean. It's like.
I probably come off as bitter,
right.
but I have good reason for it
because
I'm dealing with a dude.
Right.
You know, exactly. So because I give too, like, anything could smack me in the face and I care about my kids.
Right.
So
right.
I'm
just saying in
first.
general. Yeah. I'm just saying in general that if everyone would
be selfless just drop their shit
and drop all the bullshit and focus on what's important, which is the kids. The house that we bought, like all the things, let's don't fuck each other's lives up. Instead, it's like when shit falls apart, it's like, well, fuck you then. I hope you burn in hell.
I mean,
what?
It's the same thing. It's just like, why do you want to just cause me problems?
Right. Let's just move on.
Don't
healthy.
You want the mom of your kids to be good?
Yeah.
And then we're all good.
Right.
Like we're literally,
like
and I wish the best for him.
Exactly.
And we should all be good.
Because I want my kids to be good too. And they're both, with you. They're with me.
We both clearly understood we don't want to be together. Right. So we should be happy.
Move on. We're happy that we're not together. We should be happy about that. Thank God I dodged this bullet. Now can you be a good dad to my kid, to our kids?
Yeah.
Instead, it's my kids.
I'm not trying to like go and ruin their entire lives with core memories and shit.
Yeah, fuck all that.
We don't need to do that.
It's so petty. No. It's so petty. Like I love when I hear healthy things. Like I was doing a casual thing with this girl a month or so ago, and she was like, "I'm like, what are you doing?" Blah blah blah. She's like, "I'm in Williamsburg," and we're just having normal convo. And she's like, "My car was acting up." And my baby daddy insisted I bring it to him and fix it because he was like, our kids need to be safe. And I was like, what? That's weird. I'm like, what? He needs to teach people how to be like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she had told me about their horrible relationship.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
why?
Sounds weird. Y'all getting back together?
Yeah.
She's like, no, he knows that I'm in a tight spot and the car is not acting right and he doesn't want the kids to suffer. Mm-hmm. And he's gonna have to come get him if I break down. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah.
I have something similar on that. He got T-boned, and I just like was like, hey, I haven't been driving. You want to take my car? Right. And my boyfriend was just like, why would you do that? And it's like, because like if he can't fucking get anywhere,
well, how's he going to be a productive father?
Yeah. So he got like, I cleared out the car. Was like, if you want to take it, take it. And then he was just like, I actually don't need it, but I appreciate it. But then, you know, I didn't.
What's the thought it counts at that point?
You know, it was just being nice.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we still have to be human beings to each other. Like, just because we had a relationship that didn't work.
I don't come off like sour, like, and I'm not even sour.
Right.
Like, it's just like, it is,
Let's move on.
Co-parenting is like
what's the co-parent? That's my thing. Like, in the beginning, like, after I got past the, like, sour and bitter part with mine, I started showing up for Thanksgiving and shit. 'Cause I don't have any, my situation was even worse because I don't have no family.
Okay.
So it was like, damn, that is kind of still my family.
Yeah.
Even though I don't like her. Yeah. It's my kids' family. Mm-hmm. And Thanksgiving, I'm going to always let her go to her mom's because her family is over there. So early on, I was like, yeah, I'll show up for Thanksgiving dinner. Mm-hmm. Especially when she had her full time. I was like, all right, yeah, sure. And they would invite me. They're like, hey, you want to come to dinner? And I'm like, good. I'll be there. You know what I mean? And me and the new baby daddy would fucking drink and hang out and everything was cool. You know what I mean? Did I like her? Not really. I still don't like her. I still don't fucking agree with how she moves and does things, but whatever. It is what it is. We made it work. You know what I mean? And then as my daughter got older, I was like, yeah, I don't want to play house with y'all no more. I'm not coming to dinner no more. Yeah. She's an adult now. And and my daughter will still be like, you want to go? And I'm like, no, you can bring me a plate though. Because your grandma will be cooking some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it just takes
traditional dinners.
Yeah,
plates.
It takes time.
Yeah.
I think it takes time. And there are some people never get over shit.
I mean, I'm just fighting for my kids is all.
Yeah, we should always stay fighting for our kids.
But my intention is I hope we're always fucking good.
Exactly.
Like, I wish we could even be better, but it's just not happening,
Yeah. So, well, hopefully that it does get better. And, time will tell. And there's always hope. I feel like, I don't know, I'm getting to this point where, like, I feel like if I remain positive and push positivity out, eventually people are going to get so annoyed and not fuck with me, or they're going to get on the train and be like, all right, dude, you're right. Maybe I should not give a fuck and be more positive.
I think,
or at least around me, keep that shit over there.
I think since the person that I'm with now is mentioned and stuff like that, my ex has kind of been like just more agreeable and more of communicative because he's around.
Right.
And so now all of a sudden he thinks I'm like off his back, but I'm not like, but that's not ever the case of what it was.
Right.
I was never like that. I'm not bitter. I mean, I get on his case on parenting.
Well, yeah, as you should, like, right? Do your job.
He's just like now being like more amicable for some reason.
Well, I think that's also a thing, like coming out of separations and things where like we think like, oh, I still got to deal with this person. And then they get a new person and they're like, phew. And then you want to see, like, just leave me alone. You've moved on.
That's where I've been at for a while. So,
But then there's other people that are like, ooh, you got your new bitch. Tell her to fuck off. Like, that are bitter about the new person because they haven't quite moved on, or for whatever reason, they're still
I'm slightly feeling like that's going on with the person that I'm with, girl. Like ex-girl, I feel like she's not liking that too much. I always
feel like girls are the ones that do it too.
I know it's.
I hate to put titles on sex, but you know what?
But you know what? We don't focus on that. Yeah. Like, because it's not.
What's the point? It's not productive.
We don't care.
It doesn't exactly. Is it going to stop you? No.
It's only
It's not going to stop you. You got to be aware of it.
100%. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I always like to be aware of people's.
Because it affects things.
It does affect things.
But it's like.
But at the same time, like, you get to that point where you're like, all right, we're serious, and I'm not tippy-toeing around it. Mm-hmm. It is what it is.
That's kind of where he's at. That's what he's done. So
yeah, well, that's good.
Yeah.
It's like I had one guest on. She was like talking about the ex would be like just strategically just try to screw everything up, like vacations, like. They went on vacation and she called with a fake scenario to get him to come home. Mm-hmm. Like, just stupid stuff. And I'm just like, really?
Yeah.
I had that happen to me one time. I was at a resort at the time, I was the girlfriend. And I'd been staying all night at her house on the weekends for like months. And it was never an issue. She's got 2 kids. They got 2 different baby daddies. And nobody said nothing. Never met either one of the baby daddies. Nobody cared about nothing. We're at that resort. It was around the holidays. And he called her and was like, oh, he's staying there with you guys? Then if he sleeps in the same bed with you, I'm coming to get my kid. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, where'd this come from? He thought I was sleeping in the guest room at the house?
Yeah.
Like, let's be real, bro. We're dudes.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody sleeping in the guest room. And the kids are teenagers. So they like we're, you know what I mean? I was just like, come on, man. Get over it. Why so serious? All of a sudden, you know what it was? His son was going home to him and like, yo, dude's pretty cool, man. We play, we do this, we do that. Like, basically I think he felt threatened.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's a good dad. Oh, damn, no. Next thing you know, he's going to be calling you, his son and shit. Yeah. And I'm like, again, you should want someone positive in the other side. Like, when they go to your baby daddies and he's got a significant other, you should want someone that's healthy.
I would want her to care.
Yeah, want her to care. Like, it's her kid too.
Yeah.
It's like, you're here.
Yeah. My significant other now, he is like, when the kids come back and they need to decompress and chill out and stuff, coming back from my ex's house, like it's some real shit. Like they're flipping out and hating each other. They're different ages and things like that. And,
it was tough.
And I'm just sitting there being like, I hope you're good with this. And,
right.
And
this is what it is.
Yeah, I'm like, this is real life. Like, you might like me. Do you like this?
Like them? Can you handle them? Because you can't just be away when they're here.
But the thing is he like, without a doubt, with like no questions asked, is like, why do you even ask that? Like, I'll take on whatever. And that is like the best thing, is because like a lot
of people don't want to deal with that. Like me personally, I don't, at my age and where I'm at in my life and all the things, like when I first started going to therapy, my therapist was like, "What's your deal breakers?" I was like, "I don't want somebody with little kids. Mm-hmm. I don't want to deal with kids too much." You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm open to like older kids and stuff that are like in their own little self-sufficient. I don't got to worry about you're not my dad talk. I don't got to discipline them. Like everything's kosher, but it's just not my thing, right? So nowadays, like it's so funny how the universe works too, because there's been a couple people that I was like, man, I really want to be with that person. And we had relations, and then I'm like, what am I doing? Their kid's like 8. Like, well, what am I going to do with that? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So yeah, you gotta want to be in it. You gotta be wanting to be a part of it.
And the thing is when I'm just like, hey, are you in on this? He's like, yeah,
like
it's
you keep
all
asking,
good.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, because you're on guard again. You know what I mean? You're on guard, and you're like, hey, you don't gotta reassure me, but you do.
So I went on Tinder. And this dude was like, dude was like a woman hater, right? Oh, like, God. I literally think he just went on there to just talk shit.
Bash women.
Yeah. Like, I think he just did it for entertainment, right? And he was like, he was just like, yo, what's going on with you? And I was just like, you see my profile, right?
Right.
Which is bullshit to begin with.
Right.
Putting together a fucking Tinder profile like with fucking 9 photos, trying to like a goddamn resume.
I'm putting myself on a pedestal to like present myself to the dating
like,
pool.
Fucking like 300 characters or less and shit like that. Like it's just like, how do you say
Gina? And if you know, Gina writes all my shit.
So I was like, you saw my profile, right? And he was just like, oh, so you're the only thing that you can offer me is somebody else's babies. And I was like, dude, you're a dick.
You're a straight dick.
And then I just straight trolled his ass the entire time.
I'm a dick
because he was a fucking dick.
Yeah, I identify as a dick, but not like that.
Yeah, no, he was like straight up, like clearly you hate women. Like you're just like, on here to go and talk shit.
Just to talk shit and piss women off.
Probably because people don't like you.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, that's exactly
like I don't have success online dating very often, but I don't bash women.
So online dating is some bullshit.
It's trash.
It is straight trash.
Straight trash.
It's straight entertainment, but that is it.
Straight, it is entertainment. I'm not gonna lie, I'm on all the dating sites, and I literally will scroll and just look at people, and I'm not trolling because I'm not hitting them up and talking shit.
Yeah.
I just scroll and I'm just like, what am I even doing? Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? I'm like, where do you even meet people anymore? Like, all right, you said
organically.
You say you met your dude organically that you got now. Like, what? Yeah. Where?
On the river.
On the river, randomly.
Yeah. So he fishes, and I straight paddleboard anytime it's hot outside. So right now I'm rock climbing because it's cold out, right? But I'm on the river.
Coming off of the water.
I'm like out at City Dock, like literally all the time.
So you're coming off the water and he's fishing.
I've met a lot of people on the river, like women, just like not women to be with, just
passing
people.
Hey,
and you're just
like
going like this, and you're like, hey, the weather's nice today, and then you're just talking shit, like you're literally the only people on the river.
Just random chit chat. I mean, I did that the other day coming out of the bank. Like, what was it? Yesterday, it was hot as hell. I had my jacket on, and I'm like, I step out the door, and there's a dude literally right in front of me that held the door for it, and I'm like, it's hot as hell out here, dude. He's like, yeah, man.
It's a simple conversation like that, organic.
And sometimes it goes to more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like that. I enjoy that.
I would rather that than sit there and try and characterize myself.
Oh my God.
In like a profile.
Yes. I'm so,
and you don't.
There's so many scammers and so many fake profiles.
Oh my God. And then you got to switch to WhatsApp, and you're like, oh, you were like,
we're going to what?
You're a fake person.
Where did that come from now? I'm like, I'll tell you, I met this chick on some oddball dating app the other day, and I was like, this app's probably
what app?
What is it?
Well, I wouldn't know, but
It starts
what
with
was
a.
it?
It's got like it's like a bullseye logo and it's blue.
Oh, so like I started on Hinge.
Hinge is decent.
Hinge is decent,
It's better quality.
But every single person on Hinge
It's on Tinder.
Which I'm not. Well, they yes, they're on Tinder, but they also immediately want to get married.
Oh God!
So that's not where I was at because I was just exploring what is online. I was just exploring what online dating was.
I just want to meet someone, talk.
Yeah. And so I was like, ew, Hinge. And so I went on Tinder, but
it's
then
more serious on Hinge.
But then on Tinder,
it's more casual.
Literally everyone knows Tinder is just hookups. So, I was just in a fuckery mode, and I was like what is this about?
Yeah.
So I went on Tinder and was just like, oh yeah, these are all like people literally just like, hey, you want to meet up? And it's like, I'm not that girl.
The crazy part is like, I am that guy that's like, yo, let's go on a coffee date. Well, I don't drink coffee, so I'm like, let's go to happy hour and grab a beer.
Okay. Yeah.
And I message people 2-3 times and I'm going for that. I already play online so much, I got carpal tunnel. So I'm like, I don't want to sit and text you back and forth. And then on top of that, we're all in a point, especially girls, y'all turn all your notifications off and
100%.
check Tinder when you feel like it.
Yeah.
So it's not, dudes, we're over here waiting on the notification.
You want to know why?
Because y'all's inbox is full.
Yeah, I'm solidly.
And like, it's like bing, 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 bing,
not
bing.
Not right now. Yeah, but I talked, like I even said this to my friends, even like my close friend, he's on Tinder and he's getting like barely anybody in his inboxes, and I was like, dude, he was like, how's your Tinder going? I was like, dude, I'm sitting at like 2,083 fucking
That's what I'm saying.
I look at that shit and I'm like, I don't want to be.
It's too overwhelming for girls.
Yeah,
it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're swiping. Guys are swiping on everybody.
We're sitting there swiping on everybody just to get a message.
Yeah.
Like, no bullshit. I'll lay in bed at night and just go on a swipe fest.
Oh, really?
And then ones that I'm like, whoa, how'd I swipe? Oh, I remember why I swiped on her, because I didn't give a fuck. And then I just unmatch when it's the ones I'm like, no.
Oh, I would look at it and I'd just be like, whoa.
What the fuck?
I mean, just like way too overwhelming.
Well, all my girlfriends, like friends that are girls, I say, everyone has always been like, as soon as I log on, it's just goes crazy, rapid fire.
Yeah,
as soon as you set your profile up.
Yeah.
They're just like, it's like a machine gun.
I know. It's like
Creeper City.
And then my friend who I climb with, he was just like, really? You're at like that much? Yeah, dude. I'm not fucking, I don't like this shit.
No.
Like,
and it's funny when you look at, and guys are silly too. Like, it don't matter if you're short, skinny, fat, purple, brown. If you're a girl on a dating site, your inbox is fucking flooded.
Yeah.
You could be the hoarder chick from the show and my 500-pound.
I mean, I would literally clear out, like spend my whole entire time on
just
Tinder
clearing messages and matches.
Clearing shit, and I'd come back an hour later and there's 1,000 other people.
Well, yeah,
like,
and
it was too
and you're probably
ridiculous.
like me. I'm like ADHD about my inboxes.
Me too.
So like I will go in and I clear it out every day, every morning. Or as soon as I get online, I start wiping it.
I'm type B, so I just let that shit sit.
No, I don't let it sit. I'll let shit, like I'm subscribed to a lot of AI newsletters and shit because I'm heavy in AI right now. And I'm like, I'll let them sit and come back and read them later because I'm like, ooh, I want to read that. Mm-hmm. Or if there's like an email with like a prompt and I'm like, ooh, I love that prompt. I'm going to leave this in my inbox.
Yeah.
Like I've maxed out Google so much. I'm on like the 2 terabyte plan.
I mean, I don't know if you did the Myers-Briggs things, but I'm INFJ.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, it's extremely rare, but I'm also a type B person who that could literally drive a fucking person crazy. So I have like wild shit that I do, and I just like.
Speaking of this personality test shit, because you threw that to me, I got to take it. I'm gonna do it tonight.
Yeah.
Did you do that with your new partner? Like, did you go, hey, take your personality test so I can see what type of person you are?
Yeah, he's INFP.
Is that like?
I usually go for ENFJs, but he works with me clearly. So he's INFP. I'm INFJ.
So it's not a normal match for you?
No, because I usually do ENFPs.
So this is like, I'm not
like kind of what I.
Yeah, this is like a whole new level for me because I'm normally the astrology kid where I'm like, well, I'm a Virgo. What are you? And like that shit got old. You know what I mean? Now I'm like,
I don't really like,
fuck all
people
that.
will just be like, oh, so you're a Sagittarius. Yeah, but I could also relate to like
I can relate
being
to
a
everything.
Cancer or Aquarius.
I can relate to being a human.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do believe there are characteristics of each sign because it's too much evidence.
I mean, I guess too,
But at the same time, like the personality thing just makes more sense.
Like I said, when I worked with the Air Force, like we were doing pace palettes. Pace palettes is like you have a red personality. That's a very like authoritative type of personality. Yeah, you seem like it. Yeah. So that would be different. But then also you seem a lot like an INFJ with a Myers-Briggs, you know, and then you could also do a 360. So you could get feedback from me,
my DJ name,
friends, colleagues.
Yeah, I'll take feedback from everybody. Don't mean I'm gonna fucking accept it.
And then that tells you how you are as a leader, you know? So like, you know, I'm big on that shit. So
Me too. Yeah. Well, I think we're getting close. No, we got like 10 more minutes. I think we started like we're 15 minutes late starting. So fast forward, met the dude on the river, organically, didn't have any. Did you go in any dates off of the dating apps or you just played?
No, I went on dates. Yeah.
And they were all trash.
They were just like, you know what? This is where the bus theory falls in place, right? Because there are actually people that I met and we were just like, it is not, and they're friends.
I got one of those. My friend Joy, I love her so much. She is awesome.
I'll check in. We'll check in on each other.
Me and Joy met. We went on a date and instantly we're both Virgos. We knew that wasn't going to play out very well. Too much alike. She was just like, you're a friend. I'm like, you're probably a bro.
Yeah. They stay at that level.
Don't get it twisted. I am a dude, so I'm still like, damn, you still are cute. And I still would smash as a dude. But there's no romantic there for me. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't date her.
I mean, I'm on calls with, so for instance, like I'm checking in with these people. They're checking in and seeing if I'm good. We're talking on like this guy, he and I just talk on Taylor Swift. If anything is happening, I have another dude who, you know, I talk to people at the brewery. They have similar stories. Yeah. He just mows my fucking grass. Like,
whatever. I mean, I got, again, it's like, I'm still a firm believer. Everybody runs into each other for a reason. Yeah. And for a season, for a reason, whatever. Right. And sometimes I'm trying to get better at changing my mindset of I don't know. I seen a video the other day and it was on that basis. And they were like, stop being like, oh, they were a reason. No, sometimes we're in their life for a reason.
Yeah. Oh, I 100%.
You know what I mean? There's plenty of people that I encounter that I want to feel like I was there for them more than, well, it's always more me than them. That's just my personality. Same. But sometimes, like now when I heard that, I started like, you know what? That is right. There's been so many situations where I encountered someone and we had some kind of situation and I got mad at the end, but now I look back and I'm like, they needed me. I didn't need them. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, so, you know, one of my friends, like there was no attraction there, but we actually had a lot of common like interests. So like we just share shit like fucking rock climbing, like videos, like, dude, look at this route, wild shit, right? But he was also going through a separation and I was going through mine. So we talked on that too. But we didn't, like, there was no line gets crossed there. Right. So that person plays a role in my life and I played a role in theirs.
Yeah, and that's fine. Like, you know.
And he's on a call with me while my boyfriend's right there, you know.
Well, I feel like we're starting to get better at that too. I hope so, because like, in the past, the jealousy between like, oh, you got guy friends? That's not cool. You can't have guy friends.
But you can.
You can.
You can.
But there is still a level of respect.
Right, and there's a lot of respect.
There's got to be that level of respect. There are girls that I'm still friends with that if I'm in a relationship, I'm not going to go hang out with them alone, obviously, because to me, that's a line that you shouldn't cross.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing
that. Even if introduce them to my new person, I'm still not going to go by myself and hang out with them.
Right.
It would be more of those like, hey, you want to go have lunch with so-and-so with me?
With all of us.
With them
Everyone.
and the whole circle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not making it like weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's where I'm at.
I want to say I'm really bad, but I feel like it's really good. I'm really good about if we're dating and we're in a room with someone that I've been intimate with, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
Because I network, I go out a lot, and I have had relations with people that are in the business circle, of course.
Yeah.
So, somebody got mad at me one time, and I was just like, would you rather me tell you? Or would you rather someone come gossip to you and be like, oh, you didn't know about her? That's da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I'm just keeping it real. But then they twisted it, and they're like, well, you spent a lot of time over there talking to them. I'm like, yeah, because they're my friend.
Yeah.
I haven't slept with them in years.
Yeah.
That shit's done. But we're friends.
Right.
We're business friends. We're personal friends. But I'm not going to visit her.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, again, it goes back to communication.
Yeah.
Always.
There's a lot of people that, like I said, I do have a lot of guy friends.
Yeah.
I have valid reasons for them being a part of my life.
I can see you having a bunch of guy friends.
Yeah. My partner right now can talk to them all, and I think they would all get along.
Well, that's important
but then there's some bullshit dudes who are around, and all of those got fucking canceled out. You can't access me because I'm not fucking around with the dude I'm with. Like he should be very fucking safe feeling.
Right. Well, I feel like everybody should be. You know what I mean? There's certain people like that are friends that have alternative motives.
Yeah.
And they just are creeping around trying to get that slip. That they're waiting on you to slip up so they can slip in.
Yeah.
And it happens.
Yeah.
It happens. We've all been in situations where we're like, oh my God, why did I do that with that person? You know what I mean?
Well,
so it's like, if you know their motive is not good, it's respectful to cut them out the circle.
The people who are in my circle, there's no motive, and it's very fucking clear as day.
That's what it should be.
You're calling me and you're asking how my relationship is going, and you're happy for me.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no like slip up. There's no fucking hope. Right. There's nothing going there.
And that's the way it should be, I feel like.
Or has been. So
that's the way it's got to be, because it's just not. It's not fair to other people to do shit like that. I wouldn't feel
good about myself if I kept them around. Like, that'd be fucked up.
Because there are, and the fucked up part is there's so many people that do that shit. Yeah. There's certain people in my life, girls and dudes, that I can tell when they're in a new relationship because they go ghost on everything. You can't find them online. They got a new phone number, everything. And I'm like, you know why they do it? Because they got so much baggage with them that if they leave the door open and leave themselves accessible, it's going to mess up the new relationship. But then it's funny. I can tell when they break up because they come right back to it. Now I'm like, oh, they're back. Oh, they must have broke up. Oh, man. And then they start posting crazy shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, come on, dude. Like, it's just so exhausting.
Yeah.
Like, why are we still doing that?
Yeah. There's
so cringe.
The second ex of mine that I was telling you about, he reached out and said, hey, like, I'm coming up and through town. He's from South Carolina. Through. He's like, you want to hang out? I'm like, dude,
for what?
First of all, if my boyfriend saw that, you're fucking ruining my relationship.
Right. Because now it's questionable.
By the way, I'm not that girl.
Right.
By the way, we've already ended things. And also, don't fuck around with my shit.
Right.
Like really, who do you think you are?
Right. Like, who do you even think you are?
Yeah, I
feel like guys,
block.
I feel like, unfortunately, and I'm a guy, I always say I should have been a girl because I'm like, I got a lot of girl traits.
You actually did say that like a few days ago.
Because I'm just like, I relate way more to girl characteristics than guys in a lot of avenues. And I'm like, dudes are so desperate and just creepy. And, we still got people texting us from 10 years ago if they can get to us. How's it going? Happy Thanksgiving. Fuck off.
Yeah, what are you
I'm
hitting
not
me
in
up
your
for?
family anymore.
Yeah.
You're not, I'm no one. Don't text me happy Thanksgiving.
Like people are not friends anymore.
Yeah, man.
Like I had an ex say, "Hey, if we ever broke up, would you ever talk to me?" And I was like, it kind of like, not you.
Right. Well, there's certain ones like, no, I'm done with you altogether.
Certain ones, if we're good, like
we're good.
Maybe I just hope the best for you and your family or something.
It doesn't
like
mean
that.
I hate you,
but like
I just don't want to conversate with you anymore.
When he's asking me that, like, yeah. And then we broke up, and I was like, yeah, you won't fucking hear from me because, like, what business do I have, like, being and talking on some bullshit?
Well, and then there's some that, like, I've had exes that just always kept popping back up. And eventually I was like, listen, all right, this is a thing. They're going to keep popping up. All right, then we need to have a conversation. Like, there is no more romance. We're not going to get drunk and hook up. We're not doing any of that. Like,
but it sucks you even have to be in that conversation.
Exactly. But yes and no, though, because they are decent friends. And normally it's people out of state that I don't got to encounter in person.
Yeah.
So I was like, whatever. You know what I mean? And they are good. You know how you got those people, like, they're the listeners and you can call and just say whatever.
Yeah.
And they'll answer the phone in the middle of the night, whatever. And then sometimes we are the listeners for the other person. So that's kind of those situations, right?
So they're just meeting you in a certain season, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's somebody I can call. You know what I mean? Like, I got an ex that's in Myrtle Beach right now, like, living her best life. And she's like, listen, you can come down, bring a girl. Don't bring a girl. I don't care. You're welcome. You're welcome here. Yeah. And it was one of my worst breakups. She fucking slashed my tires and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
But we got over it. Yeah. I got over it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I remember one of the last times that we could have hooked up, literally laid in bed with her, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna go sleep. She's like, what do you mean? It was funny. She was kind of offended, and I was like, I just don't see the point to open Pandora's box again. Yeah. Like, we've already done this. We've already seen the negativity that came from it and the feelings and all the things. And we're just going to open that up again for what? Yeah. We're in a good place. Yeah. Let's just move on from that.
Yeah. See, I'm at a point in my life where, like, every single time that I've dealt with a bullshit person, my level of expectation just keeps going up.
Exactly.
Always up. And what the person that I'm with, my partner now, the level is like, it was always extremely, like, intimidating, actually, for a while. Like, we were always texting and stuff, but I was too nervous to start on a relationship because I felt that I was doing too much bullshit, fuckery, and that I wasn't in a place because I set him at, like, a high standard.
Well, you weren't good enough.
Right, yeah, like, I wasn't going to be, if we started here this day and age, like, I was not going to be, like, great for you, I feel like, I don't know, I was intimidated.
I just had someone cut me off that said that. And it's funny you say that because I'm like, it's very interesting. For me, it was a casual thing. And I knew she was going through some shit. She was going through a breakup, a divorce, like all the things, just lost her job, like all kinds of shit. And I was just like, for me, I was just like, let's just have fun. It's casual, right? I want to be that, you can come talk to me and vent to me and I can be that escape and we can hang out and we can have fun. And without having expectations. And she was like, nah, I'm no good for you right now. I'm not in she's like,
that's where I felt like I was at.
She was like, I'm not in a good space right now and I don't want to drag you down in my dirt.
Right. Because I couldn't give him exactly what I felt like he needed.
Well, and that's
then
what
I did that.
That's what I can't figure out with her though, because I was like, why do you feel that way when I'm casually just here? You know what I mean? But maybe she wanted more deep down and she knew that where we both were just wasn't lining up. I don't know. Long story short, she blocked me on everything. And then she clicks on the dating podcast. I know you're listening. The dating detour fucking post. She'll click like on it. And then I'm like, I can't even go view her profile because I'm blocked.
So basically what happened was, when I felt like my bullshit was done, like, because I was going through work stuff and things like that, life. Divorce, a separation, I can't meet you at the level of where I feel like we'd be great,
I think that's honorable. I think it's honorable as a female, especially because you don't hear that much. Most people in general will just throw their bullshit into a new relationship. They'll bring their fucking bags and throw them in your house. Yeah. And be like, I'm here with all my bullshit. Deal with it. Well, I got to deal with your bullshit. I already got my own bullshit.
Right.
We're all fucking healing. We're all going through shit. This is the worst fucking time of life ever right now. The fucking universe that we're living in right now. I'm like, how the fuck did we get here?
Right.
And can I get a ticket out? And it's funny, like on the conspiracy shit, there's people out there like we're on a time warp and this is not 2026. And I'm like, I can believe it actually because I don't want to believe
Let's not go into conspiracy theories.
I know. It's another podcast.
You know the podcast is Spiral Files.
That's another podcast. Yeah. I'll do it with you because I love me some conspiracy theories.
Okay, well,
I'll do
then
it with
let's
you.
Go.
Let's do it. Look on my shelf over there. It's got like 3 conspiracy books poking out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'll bring Lexi
bring her
over
on
here.
Too. We can do a 3-way.
We'll go.
Podcast that is.
Podcast style. Yeah, we'll talk all day.
Go back and forth and throw shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, this can't be life right now. I'm just like, oh my God.
See, that's where I didn't want to be, and I already foresaw it because I was thinking he's Angle, right? And then he meets my kids, and then I'm like, my kids adore him. He's exactly who I actually thought he was going to be. So, but I was able to meet him where now.
See, and like, I'm proud of myself because I've encountered 2, 3, 4 different women like that were in those situations that were kind of giving me the open door to like just swoop in and play Captain Save-A-Ho like I say. Mm-hmm. And I've got better at going, you know what? I don't want that. I don't want to save you. I want you to save yourself.
Yeah.
And I don't mind being a part of the cleanup process, but at the same time, I don't want to deal with your bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Where I'm at, I'm independent as fuck. So I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to ask for
I want someone to
help.
Want to help me on their own.
Right. I want to grow with a person.
Exactly. I want a partner. I want a teammate. I want someone that's going to just be like, yo, what are we doing? Let's do this.
The standard's set.
Exactly. Let's do this.
There is no bullshit.
Nah, I'm already like, I'm walking away for so many red flags in the last 3 months where I'm just like, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. Even situations where like, as a dude in the past, I'd been like, well, I can hook up with her at least. Mm-hmm. Now I'm like, I don't even want to hook up with you.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? You don't even want to hook up? And I'm like, nah, dude. I done checked all the boxes I needed to check and they're not lining up.
I mean, it doesn't even matter if it's someone that you're with or it could be anything. Relationships or friendships.
Business, anything.
Yeah, if I see a fucking red flag, like I call that shit, see it,
done.
and I have no time.
I don't even really want to talk about it anymore. I used to be that guy that needed to have an explanation or I needed to explain.
Yeah.
Now I'm just kind of like, you know what? I will throw it out there though. Like, and I am savage. And I'm like, listen, that shit you pulled, nah, I'm good. I'm out.
You have to be an INFJ. I swear to God. We got to go ahead and get that going.
Yeah, so. I am that guy that's going to be like, this, that, and the third is the reason why I'm putting you.
And I say this, that, and the third.
Right. I'm like, this, that, and the third is the reason why I'm putting you in an Uber and sending you home.
We're not doing this. You can say this, that, and the third. And
don't matter.
I'm not dealing with that.
I don't want no excuses. I don't want to hear no more. I've heard enough.
Yeah,
I'm done. I've already made my case. I've already filled out my profile.
Here.
It's so funny because I'm hanging out with this person and they're like, don't put me on your podcast. So I'm not going to trying not to make it obvious. We're towards the end of the show anyway. No one's listening this long. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I'm just over building a profile.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? And I'm like, listen, I know what type of person I want and what I'm looking for in a person. And I'm just checking boxes or I'm putting X's on them.
Yeah.
And once I get so far into that evaluation, there's no coming back from it, unfortunately. And they're like, wow, you can do that like on this one. I'm like, well, first of all, this ain't our first encounter. I watch you online. You watch me online. Like there's too many things for me to observe already. And I'm like, and I knew this situation going into it. I was like, why did I push for this so hard?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I think you just want, it's the challenge. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh, maybe to be different. It's not. Come on. Once you feel it in your soul, once you feel that red flag, like it's done. Just let it go.
So, you know, when you said like sometimes you feel like you're coming off as a dick or something, I kind of get the same feedback, but that's only because like I have like, if let's say you walk into a housewarming party and you're seeing acquaintances and they're talking on some small talk, I don't have I don't really give a fuck.
I walk
small
past
talk.
those.
Yeah, I sit there and I'm just
I'll
like,
entertain it for
I need to
like
go
5,
somewhere.
6, 7 seconds. I'm like, hey, how's it going? Bye.
Exactly.
Hi, bye.
Yeah, and they probably think I'm a bitch, but I have no time for
well,
that.
Well, now I've gotten in this space of like, I talk a lot of entrepreneur, a lot of business.
Yeah.
Like,
I could go on
80% of my conversation.
Right.
We've had conversations.
I can talk SEO till I kill you.
I can sit here and talk marketing and funnels and all the things for days on days.
Yeah.
To the point where I'm like, shit, we've already had those conversations. Like, oh shit, I gotta go. I'm like, we'll circle back to this.
Yeah.
But in public, I still want to have those conversations.
Yeah.
And I'm not finding those people. And I'm like, I'm understimulated. And I'm just like, oh, I'm so understimulated in public.
What are we talking about? How you been doing? And like, I don't hear care. All that shit.
Let's skip all that. What are you working on?
Damn,
like, what are you working on? What's your new project?
Interesting or something.
Give me some shit. Give me something.
I can't be in those conversations.
It's like I got through into that bullshit group I keep talking about at the girls group. And she's like, one of the dates I went on, she's like, all you did was talk about yourself. Didn't you want to hear about me? And I'm like, unfortunately, you had a vanilla, boring life.
You're giving nothing.
You're giving me nothing to go off of.
Yeah. And honestly, I actually skip out on those events. Like, I'll just come up with an excuse because I'm like, I don't fucking want to deal with just small talk shit.
Blame it on the kids. I'm
like, I blame it on the kids.
Always.
I blame it on basically anything. And
anything I can. But kids are always the number one. It's like, gotta go. My daughter don't feel good.
Yeah, something's going on. Like, she didn't feel so good. Or
gotta go.
There's an issue, a coordination issue with their dad. They can't be there.
Sucks. Gotta go.
Yeah.
Anywho, all right, we're getting in there. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, man, it's communication, all the things.
Communication is key.
Always. I keep pushing it.
That's it.
Therapy, communication, all the things, right? We should always be trying to get better. I try to get better every day. Like,
I do too.
Every day I'm like, what can I do today that I didn't do yesterday? Or what can I do to fix something?
I mean, I call out my bullshit. I'm very self-aware of my shit.
I'm here to own it, and I want people to speak up.
Own it.
It's my thing. Like, I'm sitting with somebody in the office today, and I was like, listen, I talk pretty crazy. If you ever feel like it rubs you the wrong way, I need you to be like, yo, Mark, that is a little much. Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I'll just sit at my desk and mumble and ramble on about dumb shit to myself. I'm scrolling social media, and I'm like, fucking shit.
No one is perfect.
That's right.
And if someone can't just own their shit and be self-aware, that's fucked up.
It is. But on the flip side of that, we also got to be able to call somebody on their bullshit to hear what it is actually. Because sometimes, like, I had somebody tell me last weekend, we were all hanging out, and they're like, you're pretty fucking awesome, but I just feel like you'd be more humble. And I'm like, humble? I'm like the humblest person you will meet. Mm-hmm. Like, don't confuse my sharing everything as I'm not being humble. I share my experiences to encourage others. Yeah. Like, if anything, I got imposter syndrome.
Oh, yeah,
I don't want to share my success.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm bragging if I do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not the influencer guy that's like, hey guys, look at this cool vape I found today.
Yeah. Like, you're 100% INFJ. I'll tell you right now.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
But so to wrap it up, I always like to end on a good note of, for someone your age out there that might be listening, you know, that's going through some bullshit.
23, by the way.
23.
Yeah, just kidding.
Yeah, right. You could pass for 23. You got this little small petite.
I do.
Yeah, you probably get carded all the fucking time.
100%.
Every time.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, I'm a GM at a brewery.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're the GM's daughter? So yeah, what's the advice for people like you that are in your age group? You know, like, what would you tell one of your girls in your little girly group that's going through the same shit, like, that you just went through, and like how to like navigate that and do better?
I mean, I guess this would only be if you were in my situation, but you don't break up a marriage if you didn't need to, right? It is way harder to do, but you did it. Like, you're navigating some space that you don't even understand, and and if you have kids, you're including some shit that
shouldn't be there.
You're dealing with other stuff,
right?
But it always gets better, and trust your instinct, because
it's not right. It's not right.
If it's not right, it's not right, and everything.
Why stick around and make it worse?
You're gonna go through some throws, right? But like, it's always
it goes back to that gut feeling where I touch on this always, not to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Where you knew it wasn't right.
Yeah.
When the gut hits you,
Yeah.
and you get that, when you feel that in your soul and your gut, I've never beat my gut. I can't.
Yeah.
I still can't.
Yeah.
And I always go, have you ever had a gut feeling and your gut was wrong? Have you? No.
I think that was pretty much my only gut feeling I've ever had. So,
right.
You know, it like I'm navigating territory I've never done before.
Yeah.
And I'm breaking up my entire family, right? But we're all
you
better
knew
for it.
You knew you had to
do it.
I feel like that's
you'll
another
feel better.
Yeah. I feel like that's another thing of like, we need to, unfortunately, versus their parents and grandparents being married for 50,000 years, I think that we do have to enable people to be like, you know what, sometimes it don't work and you can
you have
get
to
divorced.
Normalize it. You know how many
we
people...
do got to normalize it. They stay in it for what?
Yeah.
Because they felt like they're failing. Yeah. Like, oh, I'm supposed to be married to the day I die type stuff.
Right.
I'm the wedding DJ.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, I'm the wedding DJ that's doing weddings, and every year...
Oh, tell me about it.
I hear different vows, right? And less are people doing the death do us part bullshit. Yeah. And I'm here for it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why are you going to put yourself under that pressure?
I did wedding stationery, and you want to tell me how many brides and grooms divorced after I made their invites? Like, it's horrible. Like, you know. It's horrible. Well, but I would hope it's all good for them. It's good for me. And I say, trust your gut. Trust your gut.
There you go. If anything, trust your gut. We'll leave it at that.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for coming and talking to me. I had fun talking and chatting. Send your girlies. I want to talk to all of them. I will. I'll bring Lexi over. We'll look at these. Yeah, we'll dig into these conspiracy books too. All day. All day. Literally all day. On that note, another episode of Dating Detours podcast. Till next time. Peace out. That's another episode of Dating Detours. If you've got a story from the wild world of dating apps or real life heartbreaks, we want to hear it. Share your story or book your guest spot at datingdetours.com. And remember, love's confusing, but the stories are always worth it.